If you have been feeling like you are pushing a massive boulder up a steep mountain for what feels like an absolute eternity and getting absolutely nowhere, I need you to drop whatever you are doing right now and listen to this very closely. Because March 21st is the exact cosmic breakthrough you have been praying for, and I am not exaggerating when I say the astrological alignment locking into place on this specific day is one of the most benevolent, lucky, and straight-up miraculous energies we will see all year. If you have been doing the heavy emotional work, sitting in the discomfort, and feeling like you are putting in maximum effort for minimum results, this is your payoff day. The universe is finally handing you the ultimate reward. And if you have felt completely drained of your vitality, like your battery has been stuck at 1%, no matter how much you rest, March 21st is the day the charger finally connects. But here is the most important part of this entire situation. While everyone on the planet is going to feel this incredible sudden lift, there are 3 specific zodiac signs that are about to hit an absolute jackpot of cosmic alignment. And if you are a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, you need to hear this, because the doors that are about to swing open for you are the kind that completely change the trajectory of your entire life and the lives of the people around you. But before we get into the deep dive for those 3 signs, I really need to explain the detailed setup of what is actually happening in the sky on March 21st, because if you do not understand the intricate machinery behind this, you simply will not know how to catch the wave, and you might let the biggest opportunity of the year slip right through your fingers. The real profound magic of March 21st is a gorgeous, incredibly powerful aspect called a water trine, and it is happening exactly between Mars and Jupiter. Let me break down on a deeper level why this is so massive and why astrologers look for these specific moments. Mars is the planet of action, drive, ambition, physical energy, and getting things done. It is our internal engine, the warrior energy that pushes us forward. It is the part of you that gets angry when your boundaries are crossed, and the part of you that finds the courage to fight for what you want. But lately, Mars has been moving through a very sensitive, watery area of the sky, which means your normal motivation has probably felt completely diluted. You wanted to act, you wanted to move forward, but you just didn't know how, or the timing felt completely off. Jupiter, on the other hand, is the great benefic. It is the massive gas giant of our solar system, and in astrology, it represents extreme luck, expansion, abundance, higher learning, and sudden, unbelievable miracles. Jupiter expands whatever it touches, and it operates like a cosmic magnifying glass. Right now, Jupiter is functioning at its absolute highest, most benevolent frequency. It is literally showering blessings down on us, waiting for us to just reach out and grab them. On March 21st, Mars and Jupiter form an exact 120-degree angle to each other, which in astrological terms is a perfect trine. A trine is a flawless flow of easy, harmonious energy. It means these 2 planetary powerhouses are holding hands and working together completely without friction. They are looking at each other across the sky and agreeing to combine their forces to help you out. When the planet of sheer physical action links up perfectly with the planet of extreme luck, what happens? Inspired action meets massive opportunity. The things you have been trying to force will suddenly just flow. The projects you couldn't get off the ground suddenly catch the wind. It is a stroke of pure genius, a sudden financial windfall, a moment of being in the exact right place at the exact right time, saying the exact right thing to the exact right person. It is the universe saying your past efforts are finally being blessed and multiplied. And because this incredible alignment is happening exclusively in the water element, this isn't just cold, calculated material success. This is deeply intuitive, soul-aligned, emotionally fulfilling success. Your gut instincts are going to be sharp as a laser, and if you follow those tiny little whispers in your mind right now, they will lead you straight to the gold. The heavy, stagnant feeling is entirely gone, and the pure, absolute flow state has arrived. All right, so let's get into the 3 signs that are getting the absolute biggest wave of this lucky energy, because the way this is hitting your specific birth charts is phenomenal and honestly life-changing. Cancer. Your ultimate leap of faith pays off in the biggest way possible. Okay, Cancer, let's talk about you first, because honestly, you are the main character of this transit, and you need to prepare yourself for how good this is going to feel. Jupiter, the great benefic, the bringer of luck, is sitting right in your first house of self-identity, physical vitality, and how you project yourself out into the world. You have been going through this massive, monumental period of personal growth over the last several months, shedding old versions of yourself, outgrowing situations that no longer serve you, and really stepping into a bigger, much more confident identity. But it hasn't always felt easy, has it? Sometimes it felt like you were growing internally and doing all this shadow work, but the external world just hadn't caught up to your new high vibration yet. You've been waiting for the outside to match the inside. Well, on March 21st, Mars is sitting in your 9th house of massive expansion, higher learning, publishing, international travel, and broad horizons, and it is sending a direct, powerful beam of golden energy straight to Jupiter in your sign. What does this actually mean for your daily life? It means a massive, undeniable opportunity for expansion is arriving right at your front door, and you are finally psychologically and emotionally ready to seize it. If you have been waiting to launch a creative project, publish a piece of writing, go back to school to get that degree, book a life-changing trip, or take a massive leap of faith in your career, this is your definitive moment. The universe is literally conspiring behind the scenes to make you look incredibly good to the public. You might receive an email or a phone call with news from far away, or a sudden unexpected opportunity that requires you to step way outside your usual protective shell. Do not let your classic Cancer caution, your desire to stay in your safe, comfortable zone, hold you back right now. The risk you take today is completely cosmically insured. Trust your grand vision, put your real, authentic self out there, and watch how incredibly quickly the universe rewards your courage. This is the day you stop playing small and realize that you are meant to take up space, you are meant to be seen, and your voice actually matters. Cancer. The world is ready for what you have been quietly building, so open the door and let them see it. Scorpio, the magnificent return of pure passion and creative fire. Scorpio, my deep, intense, beautifully complex water sign, you have had a really weird, heavy, and honestly frustrating time lately. Your traditional ruler, Mars, the planet that usually gives you your trademark intensity and focus, has been stuck in your 5th house of romance, creativity, and joy. But it has been so bogged down, making you feel creatively blocked, romantically deeply frustrated, or just entirely disconnected from the things that usually bring you genuine pleasure. It is like your internal spark was completely smothered under a heavy wet blanket. You've been going through the motions, doing what you need to do, but the passion, the absolute obsession that you usually bring to your life, has been entirely missing. But on March 21st, the script completely flips and everything changes. Your powerful ruler Mars is finally making that glorious exact trine to Jupiter, which is sitting up in your 9th house of big picture thinking, philosophy, adventure, and spiritual awakening. Scorpio, your passion is coming back, and I promise you it is coming back with an absolute vengeance. This is an explosion of pure creative energy and intense romantic magnetism. You are going to feel a sudden, overwhelming urge to create, to express your deepest truths, and to fully, unapologetically live your life. If you are an artist, a writer, a musician, or a creator of any kind, the creative downloads and ideas you receive today are going to be nothing short of brilliant. You won't be able to write them down fast enough. On a personal and emotional level, this is incredibly huge for your love life. If things have been stagnant, boring, or confusing, expect a massive wave of romantic momentum to sweep you off your feet. This transit is asking you to stop overthinking every single detail, stop analyzing everyone's hidden motives, stop guarding your deep heart quite so closely, and allow yourself to actually experience pure, unadulterated joy again. The heavy psychological lifting, the deep diving into your own shadows is done for now. It is time for you to emerge, to play, to create, and to attract immense abundance simply through vibrating at the frequency of pure passion. Scorpio, let yourself be consumed by what you love today. Pisces, you become a literal unstoppable magnet for your deepest desires. And then we have Pisces. Wow, Pisces, my sweet, intuitive, empathetic sign, you have hosted so much incredibly heavy planetary traffic in your sector of the sky lately. You have been completely exhausted, overstimulated, picking up on everyone else's chaotic energy, and probably feeling like you are single-handedly carrying the emotional weight of the entire world on your delicate shoulders. You have been forced into a period of deep, isolating psychological processing, trying to figure out who you actually are underneath all the projections and what you actually want out of this lifetime. But right now, on March 21st, Mars is sitting perfectly in your sign in your first house of identity, physical body, and personal power, and it is reaching out across the cosmos to Jupiter in your fifth house of true love, creative expression, romance, and inner child healing. Pisces, this is the ultimate, beautiful reward for all that spiritual and emotional heavy lifting you just survived. You are stepping completely into a period of extreme, undeniable personal magnetism. When Mars is in your own sign, making a perfect flowing aspect to Jupiter, your mere existence, your daily actions become a literal magnet for your ultimate desires. You do not have to chase anything or anyone anymore. You just have to unapologetically embody your true, authentic, slightly magical self. And the career opportunities, the romantic love, the creative breakthroughs, they will literally hunt you down and find you wherever you are. Your intuition today is going to be screaming at you to take certain bold actions. Maybe it makes absolutely no logical sense to anyone around you. Maybe it feels a little bit crazy or out of character. But do it anyway. Because that powerful intuitive nudge, that physical pull in your stomach, is your direct pipeline to this massive Jupiter luck. You are practically glowing right now, Pisces. Your aura is bright and expansive, and the world is finally ready to hand you exactly what you deserve. You have spent so much time sacrificing for others, and right now the universe is asking you to receive. Receive the love, receive the money, receive the recognition. Just open your hands and let it flow in. How the other elements can tap into this massive cosmic blessing. Now, even if you are not a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, you are absolutely not left out of this amazing energy. The water trine is a rising tide that lifts all boats, but it is going to hit your chart in different areas, depending on your elemental grouping. So let's look at how the rest of the zodiac can pull this luck into their lives on March 21st. For the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, this energy is asking you to look deeply at the hidden emotional foundations of your life. Fire signs love to move fast and burn bright, but this water trine is asking you to find immense power in your vulnerability. Aries, this is hitting your sectors of the subconscious and home, meaning your biggest luck right now comes from healing family dynamics or doing powerful behind-the-scenes work that no one else sees just yet. Leo, your intuition regarding shared resources, investments, and deep intimacy is completely spot on today. A financial miracle could come through a partnership. Sagittarius, this is lighting up your foundational sectors, asking you to focus your immense energy on securing your home base, because when you feel safe emotionally, your ability to manifest wealth and luck skyrockets. For the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, this beautiful trine is incredibly supportive because water naturally nourishes earth, allowing things to finally grow and bloom. Taurus, your community and communication sectors are glowing, meaning your million-dollar opportunity today comes through a conversation, a casual networking event, or a friend of a friend. Speak up and share your ideas. Virgo, your sectors of partnerships and broader social circles are activated. This is the day to collaborate, to sign the contract, or to join forces with someone who has a grander vision than you do. Capricorn, your sectors of daily work and local environment are blessed. The grind is finally starting to feel easy. The daily habits you've been forcing are now just natural, and your ability to communicate your value at work could lead to a sudden, incredibly lucky breakthrough or promotion. For the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, this water energy might feel a little bit deeply emotional for your highly logical minds. But if you can drop out of your head and into your heart, the rewards are massive. Gemini, your career and financial sectors are linking up perfectly. The brilliant ideas you have for your professional life can literally turn into cash today. Do not doubt your value. Libra, your daily routines and hidden subconscious sectors are harmonizing, meaning a sudden flash of insight can help you solve a health or work problem that has been bothering you for months. Aquarius, your sectors of personal finances and daily environments are blessed. Look for lucky opportunities hiding right in plain sight in your local neighborhood or through a very casual daily interaction. Your unique perspective is your currency today. How to absolutely maximize this energy and not waste the miracle. Okay, so here is the very important thing you need to know about astrological trines. They are so incredibly easy, so smooth, and so frictionless that if you aren't paying close attention, they can just slip right by you without you even noticing. A trine doesn't force you to act like a square or an opposition does. It doesn't create a crisis that demands your attention. Instead, it just quietly unlocks all the heavy doors, takes the chains off the gates, and waits patiently for you to decide to walk through them. So you have to actively, consciously participate in this miracle if you want to see the results. Here is exactly what you need to do on March 21st to harvest this energy. First, you must listen to the sudden urges and act on them immediately. If you suddenly feel compelled out of absolutely nowhere to email a specific person, to post a piece of content you've been hiding, to ask someone out on a date, or to apply for a job that feels slightly out of your league, do not hesitate for a single second. That is the Mars-Jupiter energy, literally moving through your nervous system, trying to guide you to your blessing. Follow those tiny breadcrumbs of excitement. They are the universe's GPS system. Second, you have to stop overthinking the flow and get out of your own way. We are so deeply conditioned to believe that things have to be difficult, that success requires suffering, and that if something comes easily, we must not deserve it. So when the universe actually hands us something beautiful and easy, we immediately get suspicious. We think there must be a catch, the other shoe is going to drop, or it is too good to be true. I need you to drop that mindset completely today. There is no catch. Let it be easy. Let the manifestation actually happen. You do not need to subconsciously self-sabotage just because the path is finally clear and things are going your way. You deserve the ease. Third, you need to hold the grandest vision of what you actually want. This Jupiter energy is fundamentally expansive, which means whatever you are focusing your mental and emotional energy on today is going to grow exponentially. If you focus on your fears, your doubts, and your lack, you will accidentally multiply them. But if you focus fiercely and obsessively on your highest possible timeline, your biggest, most audacious dreams, and your deepest soul-level desires, you will pull them toward you with terrifying speed. Write down exactly what you want today. Speak it out loud into the room. Feel the feeling of already having it. Your emotional state is the magnet. Finally, you have to practice radical, undeniable, completely unapologetic gratitude. You see, Jupiter is not just the planet of luck and expansion. It is fundamentally the planetary ruler of gratitude and the abundance mindset. The universe operates on a very simple, infallible mirror principle. The more intensely thankful you are for the foundation you already have, the more eagerly Jupiter wants to dump absolute, overflowing blessings right into your lap. Gratitude is the literal magnetic frequency of receiving. When you operate from a place of lack, you block the cosmic flow. But when you operate from a place of deep appreciation, you rip the floodgates completely open. I want you to make a sacred appointment with yourself. Take 10 dedicated, uninterrupted minutes on March 21st to literally list out everything that is going right in your physical and spiritual life right now. Grab a physical pen and paper. Do not just type this into your phone, but put your actual physical energy onto the page. Write down the big things, yes, but also fiercely appreciate the tiny miracles. Thank the universe for the brutal but necessary lessons of the past few weeks. Thank the cosmos for the friction you experienced, because that exact friction is what polished you into the diamond you are stepping into right now. And most importantly, I need you to thank yourself. Thank your own resilient spirit for surviving the heavy, suffocating energy that has been weighing you down, and thank the cosmos for the massive, life-altering breakthroughs that are currently rushing toward you at light speed. All right, if you are still here, listening to my voice at the very end of this video, thank you so much for your time, your focus, and your beautiful energy. Seriously, the attention you give to your own spiritual growth is exactly what shifts the frequency of the entire planet. I really and truly appreciate you staying through all of this deep, intricate astrological breakdown. If this message fully resonated with your soul, If you felt that undeniable spark in your chest while listening, and you want to see more incredibly detailed, spiritually grounded content like this, I would absolutely love it if you hit that subscribe button. It genuinely helps the channel so much, but more importantly, it allows us to build a powerful, high-vibrational community of conscious creators. And it allows me to keep making these deep dives for you. And please drop a comment below. Treat the comment section today like your personal manifestation diary. I really want to hear if you are already starting to feel this incredible electric buildup of energy in your physical body. I especially want to hear from my amazing, deeply intuitive Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces about what spectacular, mind-blowing magic unfolds for you on March 21st. Claim your blessings in the comments right now. We are all in this massive, profound cosmic journey together. Take excellent, nurturing care of yourself today. Trust your brilliant, divine instincts. Do not dare to play small today when the universe is asking you to go big, and I will see you in the next one.